By your blood I am redeemed. Because of who you are, because of what you've done, death has lost its grip on me. I won't fear the night. You have brought me life. By your blood I am redeemed. I'll rest in the hope of your promise. You are good and your love, it will never change. No, you never change. I am found in the midst of your presence, where your grace will pursue me for all my days. For all my days. Oh yeah, for all my days.
Stories of the Bible. Ruth and Naomi. This is Naomi, who was a Jewish woman from Bethlehem in Judah. Naomi's husband took her and her 2 sons to live in a country called Moab because there was a famine in Judah, meaning there wasn't enough food for them to eat. While they were in Moab, Naomi's husband died, and her sons married 2 Moabite women named Orpah and Ruth. But then Naomi's sons died, leaving Naomi, Orpah, and Ruth alone. Naomi heard that God had blessed his people in Judah by giving them good crops for food again.
Let's go!
So Naomi took her 2 daughters-in-law and set out for Judah.
Wait,
On the way, Naomi told her daughters-in-law to go back to their mothers' homes. They all cried, and then Ruth and Orpah told Naomi that they wanted to go with her to her people. But Naomi told them to go home and marry other men. They all cried again, and Orpah said goodbye. Ruth clung tightly to Naomi, though. Naomi told her that she should go like Orpah did. But Ruth said, "Don't ask me to leave you and turn back. Wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, I will live. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." When Naomi saw that Ruth was set on going with her, she said nothing more. So Ruth and Naomi went back to Judah. When the people in Bethlehem saw Naomi, they were excited.
hey Naomi.
But Naomi said, "Call me Mara, for the Almighty has made life very bitter for me." When Ruth and Naomi returned, it was harvest time in Bethlehem. Ruth went to gather grain in the field of a man named Boaz. Boaz treated Ruth with kindness and made sure that she and Naomi had food from the fields. Naomi heard of this and told Ruth that Boaz was a close relative of Naomi's husband, so he could be her husband.
Okay.
Ruth went to Boaz and told him that he was her family's redeemer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Boaz then put everything in order to take Ruth as his wife. Ruth and Boaz had a son named Obed. Naomi cared for Obed as if he were her own. Obed went on to have a son of his own named Jesse, and he had a son named David, who would be the great king of Israel who defeated a giant named Goliath. And many, many years later, Ruth and Boaz's descendants would include Jesus,
Heyo!
the Savior of the world.
Hey there everybody, my name's Jerry and I've got more opinions than I know what to do with. I've been a foodie all my life, so I figured now it's time to start sharing some of my food knowledge. We all have foods that we think are great, so to help show you my favorites, I've created my very own rating scale. Here on Jerry Reviews Food, I will taste test all kinds of food and share with you what I think is the very best and worst of everything. Get it? Got it? Good. Now let's eat. Today on Jerry Reviews, we are going to be reviewing the top jelly bean flavors. Personally, I'm really excited to try and review all different kinds of jelly beans. Ever since I was a kid, I've been absolutely obsessed with the legendary Dr. Pepper jelly bean flavor. Can't wait to try that. You know, the first time I ate it and was life-changing? What is this? Kit Kats? I guess they must have sent me the wrong thing. Bummer. I've literally been preparing my taste buds to eat jelly beans all day long. This isn't really what I had planned at all. What am I supposed to do with all these Kit Kats? I guess there's only one thing to do. When life gives you a box full of amazing Kit Kat flavors, you gotta review them. I've never seen any of these, but I think they look pretty darn good. I guess you can't go wrong with chocolate, so this might not be too bad. Let's eat. Up first, strawberry. This is easily the most basic flavor in the box, but my guess is it's gonna taste pretty different from a normal Kit Kat. It's even got some cool Japanese writing. Let's try it. Whoa. Okay. So far, so good. I don't love it, but it's definitely interesting. If you've ever had one of those Keebler strawberry sugar wafers, this sort of tastes like that. It's got a little more substance to it though. Overall, not bad. Next up is matcha green tea. This one is, I think, white chocolate with a little bit of green tea flavor. Let's try it. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Green tea is actually one of my favorite ice cream flavors, so I'm not totally surprised that I love this. The green tea flavor is subtle, but it's really great addition that goes perfectly with the chocolate. This might be in the running for first place, but we've still got 2 more to try. All right, this is a completely new flavor to me. This is the Shinshu Apple Kit Kat, and I have never heard of apple and chocolate being combined together, so I'm curious to say the least. Let's see what I think. Ooh. Whoa, honest reaction. Right off the bat, you really taste that apple flavor. I don't know, it's not bad, but it's not amazing either. It's a bit of a strange combo, to be honest. I feel like the one thing apples and Kit Kat have in common is their crispiness. That definitely comes through at least. But this one isn't really my favorite, so, you know. All right, so this next one, I actually had to look up to see and find out what it is. Turns out Benny Emo is a purple sweet potato. I have no idea what the normal taste tastes like, so I am not too sure what to expect from this. But let's try it. Ooh, even the packaging's a little bit different. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Wow, okay, interesting. I don't feel like I totally have the words to describe this, but I really, really like it. For those of you that like boba, it's almost like drinking a taro milk tea. Okay, time for me to rank them from worst to best. So, here we go, 4th place. I like strawberry better, but it didn't feel that special either, so this one gets 3rd place. Coming in 2nd place, we've got the matcha green tea Kit Kat. It works really well, but it falls just short of the top spot, so matcha green tea Kit Kat, 2nd place. If I had to recommend one out of all these Kit Kats, I think it would have to be this one. So, 1st place, Benny Emo Kit Kat. There you have it. If any of you are able to try any of these flavors, I would love to know what you think. You know, I was pretty bummed I didn't get to try my jelly beans today, but once I started trying the Kit Kats, I turned my attitude around. They were actually pretty good, and I really ended up having a lot of fun. Sometimes tough situations can turn out better than we expect. We've just got to do a vibe check, where we take a look at our attitude and adjust it where it needs adjusting. In the Bible, there were 2 women, Ruth and Naomi, who went through something pretty tough. First, Naomi became a widow after her husband died. Then after both her sons remarried, they also died. Ruth was married to one of Naomi's sons, and after both sons had died, Ruth became a widow too. But what really strikes me was Naomi's attitude. She was bitter and angry with God because she had nothing after her husband died. But Ruth was determined to stay with Naomi and follow her ways, which were God's ways. And you know what happened? God had a good plan and used a man named Boaz to take care of them in an amazing way. Naomi had a bad attitude. She was angry and bitter, and she wasn't afraid to tell everyone around her about how angry she was. But God turned their bad situation into good and even provided Naomi with a grandson whom she loved as her own. Even though things didn't go Naomi's way, God had something good planned. And God had something good planned for you too. Maybe things aren't going your way and you're in the middle of a tough situation. But if you take anything away from today, remember this. Your attitude doesn't have to determine your actions. It's okay to feel sad or angry because of the tough stuff that's happening, but that doesn't mean you need to take it out on others. If things aren't going your way, do a vibe check. And remember, God still has a good plan. Part of that plan is for you to be in his family. You can choose to follow that plan when you choose to follow his son, Jesus, and become a Christian. He's the one that came to earth to save you from your sins. That's some big love right there. If you haven't done that yet, today's a great day to make that choice and pray to make God the Lord of your life. All you have to do is talk to him and tell him what you believe about him. You ask him to forgive you from the wrongs that you've done and that you want to follow his best for you. It doesn't mean you're perfect, but it means you're choosing God and his best plans. Well, that's it for today, but I've got more on the menu for next week and I can't wait to try it. I'll see you guys then. Bye.